So if you guys haven't been paying attention to Call of Duty lately, you probably wouldn't know that MW3 was actually just updated. They actually updated the game in a lot of other games as well, but not as much as they did MW3, and even though they didn't really do it much, they still updated it. So if you guys don't know, they basically took COD HQ and threw it in the recycle bin. Gone. Right? Every game is its own download now, like its own little section, say on Steam, like how it used to be back in the OG days. There's no longer like a main COD HQ menu. No, they're their own thing. But they did also nerf a ton of weapons in MW3's multiplayer. But one thing they did in Zombies is if you had gear, gone. If it was in your rucksack, gone. If you had a rucksack, it was gone. If you have a 3-plated vest on your operator, it's gone. As you guys can see, I don't have any of that. And unfortunately, I don't know why this game is glitching. But today, we're going to be going and trying to get that stuff back. And just kind of have a little bit of fun playing some Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, man. You guys have been enjoying these videos. I really can't thank you guys enough for it. We're waiting on Janus Towers right now, so hopefully that can come sooner and come as fast as possible, because I definitely want something new. I am so bored of playing the same old, so it's definitely going to be pretty exciting whenever that drops. Now, you guys might be like, well, Spazo, why did you bring in a melee weapon? I wanted to make life a little bit harder today. Instead of doing something super duper easy, I wanted to do a contract or a game with contracts that weren't really bounty focused, right? Because you can say bring in a VR11 and just make very much light work of this process. I wanted to kind of keep it no guns. Now I am using the Scorcher, but I'm not necessarily using the Scorcher. Like, I'm not even going to be pack-a-punching this Soul Render. I'm not even going to be using it. I literally brought it in just for the vibes, bro. Just because it looks dope with camos. Like, I'm not joking. That is why I brought this in. Holy moly. MW3. Chill. Alright, we got a weapon safe right here. Let me go ahead and hit this real quick. There we go. Alright, so I'm headed up top. Yeah, hopefully this can stop glitching so bad. But yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy that they went ahead and updated all this stuff. I'm not even really mad that my gear's gone. I still have my containment, which is good. But yeah, it kind of makes it interesting to hop back in and try and get your stuff back, of course. There's Epic. I guess we can just throw it on there. But yeah, it's kind of funny though. Year 2 updates, I'll take it. Yeah, I guess now actually I probably could go and play DMZ for a video. If you guys do want to see that, let me know in the comment section. Ugh. We can just Aether Shroud or Aether Blade. It's gonna pretty much be the method we use for this. We can just keep chilling right here and just throwing our Aether Blade. It's kind of the strat. I don't know how that Aether Blade missed the zombie. There we go. We're about to be halfway done with this contract. Alright. Cool beans. Yeah, hopefully after this we can get maybe an Outlast or a cargo. Oh my gosh, the game glitched, dude. Huh. There we go. Yeah, dude, this thing looks sick. I love the Soul Render. It just looks awesome. Huh. Aether Blade. Alright. There we go. We can just hop back over here real quick. Keep letting that progress build up. We're at 71%. So we'll probably hit a Dark Aether today. It's obviously just going to be a regular sigil one. I don't know which one we'll go to. But I'm going to try and make it pretty much ease in there. So I want to be able to go in with some gear, right? Like we have a small rucksack, so we got a 2-plate now. But I would like to try and get that 3-plate large rucksack combo. And that's pretty much all we needed for gear. Oh my gosh, game. Chill. Throw that over there. Okay, 98, 9, and we are finished. Nice. Okay, let's go open this reward rift. Self-revive, medium ruck, and we get PhD. All right. Slowly making that progress, man. We got a spore contract. I guess we'll have to go and take that. I don't think this fella's going to do it. I think he might be doing something else. Plus, there's that bounty. I'm sure he has a triple-packed legendary weapon, unlike myself. Ooh, cargoes. We'll go do those instead all day. Yeah, I don't know why this game is glitching so bad. But maybe it'll go away once we hit like a dark ether or something. All the way over here for this cargo contract. Yeah, thankfully we have a game where it's just me and another guy in the tier 3 zone. It's definitely pretty nice whenever you can get games like that. You don't really have to wait and rush for contracts. You can kind of just be like, eh, that's cool, that contract's in. I'll do it after I do this one. You know, it's not like, oh my gosh, first 5 seconds, if I'm not in the air with the Scorcher, I'm not going to be able to get the contract. It's crazy. But we can go ahead and grab this LTV real quick. We can just throw that down there. Oh my gosh, game. Chill. What is going on today? Oh, I was trying to pull out my freaking melee weapon, dude, but I was using Black Ops 6 controls. Where I just held B on my controller and pulled out my dedicated melee weapon. Or whatever it is. Alright. All the way around the tier 3 zone. One of the easiest contracts when MW3 Zombies first released, this was the way to get the ray gun schematic. You just cargoed over and over and over and over again. And it became extremely easy to get these schematics. I miss those days. Hopefully Black Ops 7 has a good title, enough to kind of bring back those type of grinds. So that was always pretty enjoyable. Alright. Let's see. Oh, dude. Bro, we just got a flawless crystal from a cargo contract? Are you serious? Alright, we have an Outlast over here. Maybe we can try and get to it. I would love to, but I wouldn't be surprised if we couldn't. But it looks like we probably will be able to. That dude's doing that over there. Just go right over here. And also, I can buy, you know, 3-plate large rucksack. I don't have to find it. So that's a good thing as well. You know, we can use our essence if we really can't find one just to buy it. Why not? You know, that'd be stupid to just be like, oh no, I'm not going to buy it. I have to earn it in game. That still would be earning it. Alright. Gotta go ahead and activate this PND over here. This is already our 3rd contract. We're definitely flying through these this game. Alright. There we go. Let's see. Anything down here? Duffel bag. Anything? Medium rucksack. We already have that. Nothing in there. We got a zombie coming right there. Okay. Anything? We can just check these. Sometimes you can get lucky with some sort of gear. Nothing. Definitely don't need sticky grenades. We need 3 plates, game. What's in this? Anything in this duffel bag? Ooh, a legendary Lockwood. Fortunately, though, we don't need it. We don't have to worry about it. What's in this? Essence. Pointless. Super pointless when it comes to getting 200 essence. It's not worth it. Did I already loot this? I don't know. There is nothing there. Ooh, let's go, dude. Now we just need a large rucksack, which after this contract, actually, I think we can just go buy one. I don't think they're much. I think they're pretty cheap, actually. And then we'll be fully kitted up again, which will be nice. And then if we can get a sigil here, we probably could just go to the dark ether. Regains can be pretty easy, dude. There we go. Contract's over. Nice. Need to get speed cola. Okay. Sigil. Nice. And a Casimir. Okay. So we need to go hit a buy station, which there's one right here. And then there's also the Wonder Fizz nearby. So we can go buy, like, say, speed cola. But I want to go and get a large rucksack real quick. Right over here. So let me buy one. Gear. Large rucksack, 10k. And then we can go back over this way and buy speed cola real quick, which we have 15k left, so we probably could get all of our perks. And then we can go to the dark ether. There we go. Huh. I don't know why I'm trying to use that. Okay, get me out of here. What dark ether should we go to? It really doesn't matter. Let's go to this one, but I can't because there's a bounty. We'll need a freaking essence. We could go to that back one, or we could go to this one. We can go to this one. It's an Outlast and a Spore contract. That wouldn't hurt. And this one is actually kind of notorious to give me rare loot. And that's what we want, man. We want crystals. I have so many legendary ether tools. I swear, my entire rucksack is full of legendary ether tools. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. All right, here we go. Dude, whenever this Dark Ether came out, it was so awesome. I really hope Black Ops 7's good. Like, I just hope, man, it has some good things to it. And it's not just so plain. For sure. Plus, we need an MW3 2.0. This, plus more. Like, really. I think that will bring so many people back to zombies. Unfortunately, because see, I'm an open world fan, and I'm also a round-based fan. Like, I like them both. It doesn't bother me, like, which route they go. But I do feel like there's more open world fans now. Because there's a lot more new people playing Call of Duty. There's a lot more Warzone players being like, you know what? I'm just going to start playing zombies, right? And whether or not you like that or not, it's still facts, right? A lot more people, I think, are enjoying open world zombies now more than one ever. Oh my gosh, we're almost going to die. But two, more than round base, for sure. And I think there's also a lot of people who loved round base at one time, just don't really care for it anymore. They're just like, it's boring now. Which is understandable either way. Whatever you like. If you hate open world, it's understandable. I can see why. I also can see why with round base. There we go. No! See, unfortunately with these Outlast contracts, you can't progress. Oh my gosh, what is going on? You can't progress while you're down, but a weapon safe contract you can. Bro, where is my melee weapon? Okay, my melee weapon is now gone, boys. There's a Casimir. Why is my melee weapon gone? I can't even run around with it, dude. Yeah, looks like we're using a Scorcher. If I can live! Oh my gosh. Dude, what is going on today? Holy moly. Run, 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 run. My guns are literally gone. Bro, I still have to finish this contract, but what the heck is going on? Why did my soul render just straight up dip? Can I pull out my fists? I can't even pull out my fists. Alright, we gotta circle back. So that's... No! Run! Here's a plate. The game's lagging. This is crazy. Bink. We have our Aether Shroud. Okay, let me just drop in over here and we'll Aether Shroud back over there. And then we'll just Casimir and finish this. That is just so unfortunate. Our soul render just straight up disappeared for one. That is not cool, game. Do this. So that's... Come on, Kazi. Save me. Go, 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 go. Bro. Dude, I have 3 flawless crystals right now. I just gotta be able to survive. That's it. We just gotta get out of here. That's all I'm worried about right now. Let's just crawl over here. That's it. I feel like this game is like trying to screw me here. Not gonna lie. I feel almost cheated a little bit today. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, dude, my soul render is gone. That's so unfortunate. Okay, let's hit this. Boom. Let's go grab this contract all the way over here. We are super high in the sky. All the way over here. At least with the Scorcher, you can do this contract. pretty easily. Doesn't really require too much. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this again. Bam, we can go over here and grab our inhibitors. Okay. We just got to be super cautious, dude, because we, again, don't have a self-revive. Let me just throw one of those. Throw another one. I don't even know if that's going to work. Huh. Jump! No! No! Dude, this Dark Aether run has been nothing but pain. Yeah, there's no way we can get up now. We don't have anything to revive us. It's just wraps. Unfortunately, our soul render was taken away, and everything kind of went south with the Outlast contract. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.